What happens when the brightest stars of the sporting world step out of the limelight for a bit, only to reemerge sharper than ever?
Hmm.
There's a real curiosity about what top athletes do during their downtime, and maybe even more importantly, how they meticulously prepare for their big return to action.
Yeah, that prep phase is key.
Okay, let's unpack this and get you truly informed. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the latest updates on the preparations of two, well, very prominent cricketers, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, as they gear up for their returns. Our insights for this deep dive come from some reporting titled Steppa Delotala Beliokona.
Which basically translates to Kohli and Rohit's practice, preparation for a return.
Exactly. And our mission here is simple, really. Quickly distill the essential info about what they're up to, their readiness.
Yeah.
Basically give you a shortcut to knowing what's going on with their individual journeys back to the field.
And what's truly fascinating here, I think, is peeling back the curtain on the often private world of elite athlete preparation,
Right.
especially during these crucial transition phases. It's not just about where they are, like, physically. It gives us real insights into their mindset, a glimpse into the very personalized approach they take to getting back to peak performance. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Definitely. So let's kick off with Virat Kohli. Our sources are saying he's currently in London.
Okay.
And what's really caught attention is he recently shared an Instagram story. Gave us a pretty clear window into his activities.
That's the social media clues.
Yeah. And this wasn't just like a tourist photo. It explicitly showed him practicing in an indoor net session.
An indoor net session, huh? That's quite telling, isn't it?
How so?
Well, an indoor net session, especially when a player's doing it solo, outside of an official team camp,
Yeah.
it often signals a very specific focus. You get controlled conditions, right? Which is vital for honing particular techniques or maybe just getting your timing back without worrying about, pitch variations or the weather,
Makes sense.
or even just rebuilding that crucial muscle memory. It immediately tells us Kohli isn't just like chilling. He's already deep into fine-tuning his game in a focused individual environment.
That's a great point. It really makes you wonder what specific things he might be zoning in on in that kind of setting.
Exactly. Could be anything technical or just rhythm.
Yeah. Okay, so now shifting our focus.
Okay.
What's the latest on Rohit Sharma? What's the deal there?
Well, after the IPL, Rohit was apparently on vacation in England. Pretty standard stuff after a long season.
Sure, recharge the batteries.
Right. But the update is he's recently returned to Mumbai. He's back home.
Okay, back in India.
And as for his practice, the expectation is that he's anticipated to start hitting the nets within just a few days.
So yeah, we've got Kohli already hitting it hard indoors in London, and Sharma just back in Mumbai getting ready to start his own training very soon.
So this staggered return, Kohli already practicing, Sharma just back from a break about to start. It's actually a fascinating look into how individualized these things are at the elite level. It really shows there isn't just one single elite athlete playbook, you know. Their bodies, their mental recovery needs, their postseason strategies, it can be quite different.
Right. Not one size fits all.
Not at all. And what this implies is the highly self-driven nature of their preparation and how tailored it is.
Yeah.
They aren't necessarily on the same official schedule or even in the same country right now, but both are independently working towards getting back. It really highlights that personal discipline required,
That's a key takeaway, definitely.
Yeah.
That self-discipline. But it does make you think, what about team training? What are the advantages of them doing this kind of individual thing first?
Well, the main advantage is just absolute personalization. Team camps are great, but they're designed for the group, right? Individual needs can vary a lot.
Sure.
So this allows them to focus precisely on their current physical state, maybe manage any little niggles or injuries, and work on the specific skill refinements they feel are most critical right now.
Got it. Tailored approach.
Exactly. It's about optimizing their own unique path back to peak form rather than just fitting into a general plan. Maybe for Rohit, being back in Mumbai means some strength and conditioning first before hitting the nets, given his history with workload management. Whereas Kohli might be prioritizing that immediate skill work, getting the feel back straight away. Different needs, different approaches.
Okay, so to sort of boil this down for you listening, we've got Virat Kohli actively practicing indoors in London, clearly are already back in the groove.
Yep, hitting the ground running, it seems.
And then Rohit Sharma, he's back in Mumbai, just returned, with plans to kick off his own practice sessions really soon.
Right. And connecting this to the bigger picture, It just reinforces that for these really high-profile players, their pre-return prep is a very individual affair.
Very personal.
Very personal, yeah. It's all about that disciplined, often solitary work that goes on behind the scenes, away from the cameras before they rejoin the team and public competition.
Right, the unseen stuff.
Exactly. And when we say meticulous, it's not just hitting balls. It's everything: tailored nutrition, maybe specific biomechanical checks, dedicated recovery. It's way more than just practice. That's the unseen commitment, really, that underpins how good they are when they do step onto the field.
So this deep dive has really given us a glimpse, hasn't it, into that dedicated individual grind that these elite athletes go through away from the spotlight. What does this focused personal preparation tell you about the sheer commitment needed at the very top level of sport? And maybe, how might these crucial quiet moments actually shape their performances when they return? It certainly gives you a new appreciation